Alright, hey guys, this is gonna be the first question on the EOG maths problem from last year, and then we're gonna see how we can actually simplify this expression. It's an expression to start with, and they want us to simplify it. Basically, what we need to do is change a negative exponent to positive exponents using the proper rules, and also when we have power, the power of power, we need to multiply it. So let's see how we're gonna start. First, the question says 8. It helps if I'm on the pen. 8 w to the power of 7, x to the power of -5, y to 3, and z to the -9, and then this whole thing is the power of -2/3. Now, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different quantities inside the parentheses. So let's create 5 separate variable parentheses so that we can easily see what goes in where. The first one is 8, second one is omega the power of 7, x to the -5, y to the third, z to the -9. And then the exponents are going to be -2/3, -2/3, -2/3, -2/3, -2/3. It sounds funny when you say it 5 times. Alright, once we get that, we can actually rewrite 8 as 2 to the power of 3, because if you multiply 2 by itself 3 times, you get 8, and then -2/3. Now, if you do multiply 3 with -2/3, you would get -6/3, which comes out as -2. So you would get to the power of -2. When it comes to 7 times -2/3, it becomes -14/3, and then we cannot simplify that one, so we'll just leave it as -14/3. And then this one, -5 times -2/3 will be negative becomes positive, and we have 10/3. So we have x to the power of 10/3. The y times the exponent of y is 3. 3 times -2/3 becomes -6/3, and then that becomes -2. So we have y to the power of -2. The last but not least, -9 times -2/3 becomes positive. 2 negative makes positive again. Positive 18/3, which becomes 18 divided by 3 is 6. Okay. Now, once we have this, all we have to do is simplify it further. Probably one more step. You see, as you can see, we cannot have negative exponents. If we have negative exponents, we gotta write them as a fraction. So we have w and y with negative exponent. The others stay on the top, which is x to the power of 10/3, and then z to the power of 6. So let's start with that one. X to the power of 10/3, and then z to the power of 6 divided by. Now when we bring down -14/3, it becomes positive, so we have w to the power of 14/3, and we have y to the power of 2. So as you can see, the negative exponents become positive once I write them in a fraction. This leaves me with one more expression, which is 2 to the power of -4. Remember, I can write 2 to the power of 4 as a positive exponent. I'm actually sorry, it probably, yeah, I made a mistake right here. It should be 2 to the power of -2. This should be -2, and then it becomes 2 to the power of positive 2, which comes out as 1/4. So this 4 goes in the bottom right next to the 4, and then this completes the problem. And then your answer would be x to the 10. So this is not the right one. This is not the right one. If you look at the first one, that's the only one that has 4 in the bottom, so it would be your answer. And then this completes this simplifying process.